You see, the people, for the most part, there were exceptions, of course, obviously, but the people, for the most part, thought that the Messiah, when he came, would set them free from a physical bondage to their enemies. In Jesus' day, that was the Romans. The Messiah will be a political and or military leader who will spearhead an uprising that will throw off the yoke of Roman bondage and will set Israel free and restore her to all that she had been in her glory days. That was what the Messiah was going to do. And it's not that God didn't care about the fact that Israel was under Roman bondage. It's just that God had bigger fish to fry, if you know what I mean. God had a plan that was greater than just freeing Israel from Roman bondage. It's not that God didn't care about that, but God knew that there was something bigger. The Jews couldn't see. Here's the problem. The Jews couldn't see the bigger picture. And here's the reason why. Because when you're in it, when you're living in it, in the oppression, in the circumstances, in the trial, in the difficulties, in the hardships, when you're in the middle of it, it's hard for you to see exactly what God might be doing, and that God might have something that's a little bigger than what I'm experiencing right now. You understand? Their view was so myopic that all they could see was their struggles and what they were enduring at the hands of the Romans. That's all they could see. It's just a question. But I wonder how many today may be missing God's greater plan for their life, possibly, because we can become too focused on ourselves, our circumstances, our situations, our difficulties, maybe even our ambitions and goals. Is it possible that you and I can also miss God's greater or bigger purpose because our vision is too myopic? It's just a question. I'm just throwing it out there.